Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, there, YouTube man. Welfare here for the AM14.FIB channel. Put up another two-part fun series here. Yeah, this will be a two-part one because found some great stuff over the weekend here, and mainly part one here I'm going to cover is what I got here, small stack of CDs here, and over there for part two. Ooh, I'm hearing sirens. Must be a first date somewhere in my neighborhood. Whether it is, I hope it's not serious. Yeah, we'll get started here. We'll start with what I just found here. I was at a local Goodwill store, found slim CD cases for 99 cents. Yeah, I got these. I like to get these occasionally because my girlfriend BJ likes slim cases, and whenever I find any CDs of hers for her that, or any of her CD collection that are damaged, and she like to find spinner cases to replace them for her. Here we go for that. Plus even some of the recent ones I did found for her. For one example, there's a cracked case, jewel case with the Johnny Horton Singing American for her. That would be going to a couple of those, and I believe there's Alan Jackson for her too, going in there also. Just found these two for her yesterday, as you can see. I'll do that. And I showed for her CD, a couple of her, there's some examples of some of her finds. Hey, if I find something great for her, can't leave her out of it. Alright, let's get going on here. We'll start off with this stack here with the, I found one DVD. I didn't even know this thing was on DVD. Still got the original VHS tape of it. Now I got this on DVD. The classic Space Jam with the Looney Tunes characters, Michael Jordan. Oh wow. Sound like sirens. No, like fire engine sirens. I hope there's nothing. Sound like a little road sign me like it's going down to. Like I said, I hope it's nothing serious. Well, let's continue on here with this. And I also found an interesting book yesterday. Book on Led Zeppelin. It says Led Zeppelin with the four symbols up from their what's their fourth album. It says Led Zeppelin, a celebration, by Dave Lewis. Yeah, I found this an interesting story yesterday, and you know, I know the book. In the book I paid about $15 for it. I know this sounds a little pricey, maybe something like this, but for me, I think it's worth getting that much, because quite frankly, I don't see much book on Led Zeppelin's much anywhere. And if there's something there I don't know about, well, might as well say this is a starter. This is a when I looked in there was a let's see, what year is this? This came out. Been so long. It says 1991. And a little bit of credits, all that stuff goes along to the book here. I think it's the first pricing of it. Maybe that's why I got it for 15, because it's the first pricing. Because I don't see anything like second pricing, third printing, and all that. So that sounds like a good find. Also, I only found a couple of 45s. I got a import Phillips copy of Marianne by Terry Gilson Easy Riders, and then I got the U.S. copy of it, and on the Columbia label. I'll show you a little bit of the record. Record looks in good shape. Still in playable condition. And the song here, almost 60 years, 45, almost 60 years old, and the picture sleeve I got for it, it's not too bad in condition either. Along with the record, I paid about 35 cents for the record with the sleeve. Sounds like a good deal. And also, I've never seen this before, 45 before, by Alan Sherman, called The Drinking Man's Diet with, I don't see if I get this title right here. The Large Dark Aardvark Song. That's what it says on the B side, the other side here. Yeah, that's one I don't have, and also this one's also in good shape. I don't see many Alan Sherman 45s lately, because I know he got a few, but not too many. Although I do got a ton of his albums. Pretty good guy. Humorous guy. Also found some LPs here. I'll try to move around here as much as possible. This is the Grateful Dead with Blues for, I think it's called Blues for Allah. This one I've never seen before. Interesting cover. This is probably around 1975 this came out. Let me zoom back and show what the other pictures look like. The other side, the members of the Grateful Dead look like on this one. Yeah, I found this today at a flea market for $1. I found 5 LPs today at the flea market. Yes, folks, look like the flea market around here in the West Virginia area is opened up, and did manage to find a few records. Well, not a whole lot for there today, but I know when weather warms up, I know we'll be finding more stuff here too. Alright, this next one here, in case one of them don't look familiar, in case one who's isn't here, it's an old Bill Medley album called Soft and Soulful. Nick Jones heard his Hot 100 hit, Peace Brother Peace. Man, I'm hearing more fire engines. I just hope it's not a fire around here. Look at our scanner. I'll turn on after get everything done here. See what's going on. Yeah, this is from his this is from MGM Records. Look like one of these cutout records. He seems to hold that Brown's doing so well. They take these somewhere at a better discount or something. Yeah, I don't see many of his solo albums. I think this is my 4th one of his. Third or 4th one of his I got. I mean, great one to hear. This one here, I think this is a later pressing. This is Lee Morgan's the Rump Roller album. I don't know if this is a later pressing, because I have no year date on it, and I think this is what the 70s practicing looks like. Now this one looks like it's in pretty good shape. Now even the original, I don't know how the original for that one goes worth. But look at what it has on there too, the way it was made. The title cover was made, and it's better than with who's who in there, and the I'll show you that one. I also got here Roy Rogers and Dale Evans' Jesus Left Me on the Candom Light from around 1960 according to this. And I don't know, this is one of their first earlier gospel albums they made. Pretty good find. Alright, you got a various art. The unusual album called a various artist album from a label called Mayberry Records. This is called Ed Hurst presents Summertime on the Pier. Here's what the front cover looks like. And has some great stuff on here. I'll show you some right here. It has a Freaking Life of Teenagers. Let me take out of the glare. It has Freaking Life of Teenagers, Little Ebony Imperials, Cleftones, Moonglows, Flamingos, Hearts, The Hearts, Tomb Weavers, Reveliers, Bobby Knox, Day Brothers. On the other side too has a Rob Bernard, Johnny the Hurricanes, Maxine Brown, Dave Baby Cortez, Penguins, the Dubs, Sheridan and Lee, Willows, the Tokens, Del Vikings, and the Fireflies. Sounds like it'll be a good album to listen to. I also found this one here too, called 20 Golden to Country Music by the Green Valley Singers on the old Diplomat label. It's one of them budget labels. They hope to try to put some, make a, one of them kind of labels that use old recordings of artists, well-known artists who's worked with some success with several labels and try to put one in. But I think on this one, it sounds like a good one to listen to. As you can see what songs on there. I don't know, maybe when they listen to it, I'll see what it has. I also found Burt FINDS.THIS is a special club edition from Decca Records. It is in mono. Has some, but not all his big hits. We've had a great one to listen to. The song is on there. I might put up for YouTube. I'll listen to that. I'll see how that sounds. And also found some pretty interesting ones. But all these rest here came with no covers. But found some a great deal for some for 50 cents and some for 20 cents. Here's one here called Just Another Band from LA by the Mother's Invention. Rock and Roll Dance Party with Bell Haley's Comets, Escorts, Bunny Paul, Don Costa, Aristocats, Ken Carson, Swingers. Another track, I think near about everyone else on the other side, except for the Denning Sisters. As you can see. And also this promo one here. Didn't came in over jacket, but I'll be interested one here. Kim Weston LP for the first time. Whoops, I forgot this one did have a cover to it. It's called Comedy Caravan. That has the late Andy Griffith, Yorkerson, Harry Carey, Stan Freberg, and John Stanley. I bet it'll be a fun one to listen to. I know we got one yellow label with no cover on this one. Here's another pressing of it, also with no cover. Hank Williams Sr.'s Ramblin' Man album. I think I got a promo copy of this, but I gotta look it up and do my collection and see. Sonny by Sonny James. Around 1957 for the year or something of that. And here's finish up the LPs. Here's an unusual yellow label from 1958 by Slam Whitman called Slam Whitman Sings. I think one of two LPs he says that has that on there, but never seen one with a yellow label with a like this. I don't know. This thing was a import release here, but I don't say nothing on the other side of other countries or unusual yellow promo or something. Anyone knows about this one? Never seen one. If anyone has seen one of this color before, or used for something different, like a promo or something, do comment and let me know. Alright, let's finish up this part one here with one stack of CDs I did found. Found Marty Robbins' The Complete U.S. Hits, 1952 to 62. The 2 CD set with all his songs that They either managed to make it on the country charts and pop charts too. I probably found something on there probably been missing on the CD. Found something called Country Shots, 2 Timing Tunes. Here's them showing the title because most of it, I found some of these, but I found used CDs. Some of them be new and mix of new and used CDs. You probably see with some prices on there. This one here has Margaret Williams, Jimmy Wakely, Hank Williams, Davey Houston, Bill Anderson, Jan Howard, Kitty Wells, Barbara Mandrell, Jerry Lewis, Shelley West, Jan Howard, and Mo Bandy. Now with the price tag on that, show you here inside. If I can't show you the title because on the plastic, I'll read it to you. It's called Rail Waves of the 90s Alternate Rock Hits. Has artists by Come On Focus. Has hits by Deep Blue Simon, Jim Blossom, Extreme, Ugly Kid Joe, Tears for Fears, Urge for Kill, Cranberry, Stone Roses, Semisonic, and Delamitri. Yeah, I finally find some Buck Owens albums, more Buck Owens albums on CD. I know I got a few of them, but I never had got this one on CD. This is called, I got Tiger by the Tail. That's put out by Sunday's Records. That's the hit title track, plus a couple other bonus tracks here too. Live version of some of his other songs like Do So Hard and Act Naturally is on here. I also got the BB King, The Ultimate Collection. It's 21 tracks. That's what this was, a used CD. I was doing that to fix the paperwork of this. Should have the this inside the inside, should have been on the outside. Also, best of the best, the instrumentals. That has Floyd Kramer, Dwayne Eddy, Johnny Hurricanes, Ace Cannon, Bill Black's Combo, and Bill Doggett, and Earl Bostic. Tell me more about the songs on here. I also found soundtrack to Disney Lilo Stitch Island Favorites. It says featuring songs from Lilo Stitch 2. Stitch Has a Glitch. I think I got that on the video. I think of Lilo Stitch 2. Or if not, I'm going to find me a copy. Because it features a group called Jones. Plus, of course, Elvis in it too. Oh, that bunch of Pineapple Princesses in here. And many others. I also found vintage love it. Chris Isaac Silvertone. This is probably the second album he put out around 1985. I also found Jackie Gleason Music for Lovers Only. This is his CD reissue of his debut album, what it says on the liner notes here. I think probably started out with maybe a few tracks, maybe half of the tracks on here, then expanded to double years later. That'd be great. This is the first time I've seen this on CD. Pretty interesting. Here's another pretty interesting one here too. Got Spike Jones doing music for people who aren't hungry. Never seen this one before. And here's what he got on here. I gotta listen to this to see where the songs they came from. And also found Grammys 2002, Grammy nominees 2002. Some of the artists who's on here. Do that real quick and finish up with Michael Bolton, Thinking of You. It's an 8-track CD. Some of these hits, a mixture of some of these hits and some cover versions. Alright, let's take care of part 1 here. Get ready to take care of part 2 here in a moment. Welfare here for the AM49 WFB channel. Over and out.